For the people trying to enjoy their lives in downtown LA, I deeply feel bad for you. So I made a video the other day on a YouTuber named Jack Doherty, and it actually did better than I thought it was gonna do, getting 100k views in only a few days. In that video, I basically just went over all the most degenerate clips from Jack Doherty's streams. You know, the ones where he's bullying random people on the street, getting in fights with them and shit like that. And luckily for you guys, some new information recently came out about the whole situation that I really wanted to touch on. And yeah, I'm talking about the situation where Jack's bodyguard literally sucker punched a guy at an LA party, all live on stream for tens of thousands of viewers, where not only did the bodyguard completely knock the guy out, but he also challenged him to the ones and literally looked like he wanted to kill him.
Stop, stop. I'm just saying, y'all say yo, just stop. Tell him stop. Tell him stop. Tell him stop. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, yo, stop.
No, with you. Are you fucking...
Hey, what's up? Hey, one by one, what's up, nigga?
Fucking security guard are you?
Fuck you, bitch, walk.
What a way to ruin a party. I mean, come on. Yeah, this was not good looks for Jack in the first place, and ultimately, Jack would end up getting sued by the guy that his bodyguard sucker punched. It's actually kind of funny because this happened about a year ago, and the lawsuit between Jack and the guy who got punched has been going on since then. And reportedly, Jack contacted his insurance company, State Farm, who fucking declined to pay for it. I mean, like, are we surprised though? At this point, it doesn't even matter if Jack is paying a buttload of money for insurance, because if they saw this clip, there is no way that they're going to be giving him any money to help out this guy. As we know, he pretty much does this type of shit all the time. And also, I wonder how much Jack actually got sued for. I know for a fact the person who got knocked out knew that he could sue Jack for a lot of money, and I'm sure he did. And that could also be another reason why State Farm didn't want to help Jack pay the guy after he got sued. It's also funny because a few years ago, Jack would also be on the Dr. Phil show because his brother and his neighbor didn't like the content that he was making since it was affecting both of their lives negatively. No shocker there. And this whole Dr. Phil episode would quite literally become comedy gold.
I told my manager to go yourself because Jack said he'd pay me $100 to do it.
No, I gave you $1,000. Let's be real. I gave you $100 extra to say that. It's all in jokes. Like, it's all like, you know, grow up, live life, have fun.
Tens of millions. And they do a lot of comedy and a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
And ultimately, going to see Dr. Phil wouldn't do anything, as we would soon find out that his shenanigans would soon get pushed to the max, as he would soon move to LA, start his OF empire, and make some of the most brain rot content on the site. And this brain rot I'm talking about is not just some skibbity toilet shit. It's him going out in public and being a nuisance to random people walking by. And the sad thing is, he actually thinks this type of content is funny.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, little bro? What you gonna do? Uh-oh, he's mad. Uh-oh. What you gonna do, little bro?
And these clips would simultaneously make the entire influencer world hate him, as he's literally the new gen Jake Paul and Logan Paul from back in, like, what was it, 2016, I think? They pretty much used to be like the poster problem child back in the day, and nowadays that's pretty much shifted over to him. But the difference between Jake Paul and Jack Doherty is that literally everyone is just laughing at Jack Doherty. And let me reiterate that they're not laughing with Jack, they're laughing at him, since Jack is literally going out and negatively affecting random people's lives on the streets, and promoting adult content to kids, might I add, which, like I said, has made pretty much the entire influencer community hate him.
Yeah, who do you dislike?
Jack Doherty.
Wow, I didn't think you were actually gonna say it.
Oh, Jack Doherty?
I don't disagree with you, but I just don't like giving a lot of these people more attention than
I'll probably
just by saying their names.
He came in his pants as soon as I said his name. He like nutted, he's gonna put it on Twitter.
Yeah, and then he's gonna go after you. See, you just gave him a bunch of content. That's like a whole stream right there.
Yeah, that kid's a fucking dork. Yeah. I mean, like, he's like,
I see what you're saying.
Here's my McLaren. Like, dude, I want to, like,
you kind of look like him, though. That's the funny thing.
Okay.
Over time, even more influential streamers have even talked about Jack Doherty, one of them being Nick Merckx, who was one of the most successful streamers in history, and definitely has a voice for the entire community, where he spoke on this just a couple days ago on a podcast called Bustin' with the Boys, while also including Neon, a streamer who makes very similar content and also has beef with Jack Doherty.
Who's this kid? Who's this kid right here?
That's
the white kid.
That's Jack. He's one of the worst.
He does the same thing, right?
Yeah,
I've seen videos
are horrible. They're both horrible. The point I was getting at, though, like pro ball players, you know, like you guys live a life that's really interesting in a way, in a lot of ways, but something that's kind of hard to deal with is getting popular and getting fame so young. Like you're mad young and all of a sudden you got all this cash, you got all this fame. How do you deal with it? And you see guys in the NFL struggle with that every year, right? Well, streaming is getting to the point now where kids can do this. Like a pop-off stream can set a kid up for a huge year, and then all of a sudden you're this kid. And if you don't handle it right, if you don't have parents,
That was so
I mean, that's
funny,
fucking crazy.
the way you
Dude,
say it, and then he's
it's
just
ridiculous.
right there.
like
I
I
mean,
don't
the
care.
matching
Like, look,
t-shirt.
I don't care. You want to flex, you can flex, but like it's just the things they do. Like when they're provocative on stream, they're going around, they're being disrespectful to people that don't even deserve it. Like, you know, his father should smack him in the head for that. You know, because if I did that, he'd beat the hell out of me if I did some shit like that. If I go up and screaming, like I saw some other guy fucking screaming at a little kid. Like, you just can't. You don't do certain things. You know, with great power comes great responsibility. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, love it.
Shout
Great
out Uncle
pull,
Pete,
great pull.
You know what I mean? It's a new age. It's a new thing. It's becoming pretty popular, and these kids got to be careful, man.
He's got a massive.
I mean,
amount
that
of
kid
followers.
seems like a loser.
Yeah.
He is, man. He really is.
It's the.
But you know what? Like,
That's-
it's hard to fault him too, though, because now the success is so prevalent. So he's in this mode, and he's cooking. He's fucking cooking right now. So now, how do you tell a kid like that that's cooking and he's making all this bread, I'm sure he's putting his mom on, his dad on, you know what I mean? I'm sure his parents are probably fucking proud of him.
He's got a good ecosystem around him.
Right. So how do you slow a kid like that down? How do you say, hey, the way you're acting is ridiculous? He'll go, what the fuck are you talking about? Look at this Ferrari right here.
So yeah, it's clear that Jack probably isn't going to be stopping these shenanigans anytime soon, as not only are the people around him literally endorsing this behavior, as he's making a buttload of money, and I mean like probably generational wealth. It's so difficult, nearly impossible, I'm sure, for even his parents to tell him to stop doing this, as they're most likely heavily benefiting from what he's doing as well. I mean, it's 100% apparent that neither of them are going to have to work another day in their lives, as Jack is making an unfathomable amount of money, as we all know. However, some influencers even say that he isn't successful due to many factors that go over most people's heads.
It's actually bad of us to call him successful because I don't think he's successful.
You find him to be in a good spot,
but in by society's terms, he's successful because he has money and followers and he's got a mansion and cars inside of it. But
it's
that's
funny
not how I judge a man.
But like society also knows, we all, like, even the kid that doesn't have money, right? Like when you were growing up, right? You knew in your heart not all rich people are happy. We all know this. We see the movies, we hear the songs.
Yeah.
Motivation of having other people look at you in a successful light is very strong motivation for people. I want, like even you, right? When you first started, you wanted to prove the people that wrote you off wrong.
I mainly wanted this video to not only be going over the stream clips, but also mainly the legacy that Jack Doherty is leaving behind and how his content is affecting the people around him. So make sure you guys drop a comment down below. I really do want to hear you guys' thoughts on all these situations. Him getting sued, his insurance not even paying him anything for it, and also what other people have to say about him, like Nick Merckx and Jake Paul. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Do be sure to like and subscribe. Let's try to hit 1,000 likes in today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.